Reeve Gooch was right, and Reeve Drughead was sinistrous, and the cut of him, and the strut of him. How he used to hold his head as high as a Howarth, the famous old Duke Ali's, with a hump of grandeur on him like a walking weasel rat. And his Derry's own drawl, and his corkscrown blather, and his doubling smutter, and his Galloway swank. Ask Lister, Lackett, or Lecton Reed of Garda Crowley or the boy with the billy club. How Ulster is he called at all? Capel, Hughes Caput, Early Fowler. Oh, where was he born, or how was he found? Or Gothland, to his town or the Connacht, New Hampshire, Concord on the Merrimac, who blocksmith her soft anvil, or yelled leapt to her pail. Was her bands never loosed in Adam and Eve's, or were him and but captains spliced? For mine either duck I thee drake, and by my wild geese I thee gander. Flowery and mount on the brink of time, makes wishes and fears for a happiest month. She can show all her lions with love license to play, and if they don't remarry, that hook and I may. Oh, Passmore, an ox is another. Don, dumb, dump down, and his wee follow you. Was his help insured in the Snark and Pelican against Bungalars, flew and third risk parties. I heard he dug good and tin with his doll, delving first and doubling after when he raped her home. Everything feel Sabrine, author in a parakeet's cage by treacherous lands and devious dells, playing catched and mitted with the gleam of her shadow. If a flick had been there, pop up and pepper him. Passelman's name and Mason's Alphonse and the rest of the incurables and the last of immurables, the quaggy wang for stumbling. Who sold you that jack-lantern's task? Pemmican's pasty pie. Not a grasshop to ring her, not an ant's grain of ore. In a gabbard he humped it, the boat of life from the harbourless over naked Ocean, till he spied the loom of his landfall, and he loosed two croakers from his hill. By the smell of her kelp, they made the pigeon house. The pigeon house. Like fun they did. But where was himself? The timoneer. That merchantman, he sylvie their scuddies right over the watch. Yeah. His cameliers, burners breezing up on him, till with his runagate, bone press he made and borsed her bar. Pilcameo! Such courteous one! And the whales away with the grayling.